Hello and welcome back to episode 2 here of our progression through the years for Thomas. This is going to be a game from 2019. It's a 3v3 match. We play against some very skilled mechanical players. I believe they were right around GC, which back in the day, I think back in this time, I think maybe in somewhat easy to get. I can't quite remember, but high level champ players here. And we're going to see how we stack up with them. So hopefully you like the video. If you do, like, comment, subscribe. If you want your replay analyzed, join my Discord, link in the description. Go to the coaching section and drop a replay in there, and I'll make a whole YouTube video just about it. So let's kind of just get into this replay here. A lot of great stuff. You're going to really learn or see how we deal with a very mechanical player on the other team. Very mechanically gifted, and that would be this Mittens guy. Right off the bat, Mittens is going nuts. Oops. Let's go back and watch this. Amazing control. This, I mean, back in the day, that is just disgusting. Ah, wrong one. Go back to Thomas here. Good plays so far. A lot of double commits. This Mittens guy is insane. Good play with Tommy. Keep it in the corner. Pushing the issue. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see what Mike here was doing. So, very good. Oh, just out of ball cam, not paying attention at all. This is not how you play threes. You want to be able to stay in ball cam and try to kind of just see where the ball's going. I mean, right now he is out of ball cam, and I get beat hard, and Mittens tries to be cute and doesn't end up scoring. It should have been an easy goal. Good dribble though for Mike. Play off to the side. Mike goes, gets it, and now Mittens has the ball. Something you can do against players who are really mechanically gifted is you kind of have two options, really. You either challenge them early so they don't have any opportunities to actually pull off anything, or you challenge them by committee. So one person goes, tries to make a move, and then the next person be ready to like react to that move. So in this case, this is not the best example, but I challenge Mittens, force him so he doesn't have the entire left side of this field, right? So let's see here. Come at it. Now Mittens could easily cut this upfield, but I'm challenging immediately. Now we play it to the wall. Not the best example, but you know, challenging early, getting them off the ball. Now Thomas has an opportunity here, doesn't quite get it. And Mittens plays to the middle, but his teammates aren't there. Very, very important to make sure you shut down those mechanical players. Oof, not a good clear there, right into the defense, but so far all together been doing well. Good early challenge, I'd say. Very fast from Thomas. Wasn't enough to actually put it away. Thomas was first man there, so good move going for it right away. Yeah, good positioning. Go try to beat Mittens. He looks like he's doing something awkward, but he does get control of this. And then I press forward way too much. There's no need to. You shouldn't be this far forward as last man back. And Mike, who is currently. Oops. Haha, I'll get good at this one day. Mike, who is currently way over here, not assisting at all, is just a non-factor right now. So that does not help whatsoever. Big whiff for me, and then they put this away at probably the most complicated way possible. They could have just scored it normal. Very cool way to win, to get that goal though, I guess. So let's go back to Thomas here. Work here, Mike is up. You also have to understand too, as you're playing people who are really fast and mechanical, you gotta anticipate things. So this is a big game sense thing. If you look at this situation, there's probably 3 options, right? Mittens gets a clean beat and it goes to your corner or straight to you. Mike gets a clean beat, and it's going to come straight off the sidewall because Mike's angle here is very much going to hit this ball like this, and it's going to come straight out. Mittens is coming, and the ball's going to hit probably over here, and it's going to come out to the middle, or it's going to keep going to the corner. And then the other possibility is a 50, and then with a 50, this ball could, for all you know, pinch off the ceiling and come like this, or it could pinch off and come out really hard, straight middle. Like, you really don't know exactly what this ball is going to do. So it's better to just anticipate that and just be safe. You don't want to, you know, get yourself into a spot where you're not going to be able to react to this. So the 50 part happened, kind of came off soft. Mittens basically won that, but you have to understand who you're playing against. If Mittens goes up for the ball, I'm assuming that Mittens is going to be faster than all my teammates. That is just how I would treat this game. Pretty bad dribble setup, but worked out fine because Mike was there to react to it. A little bit weird. Again, it's the anticipation thing. Mittens goes up for this, and Mittens is mechanical, so you must always assume what they're going to do based on previous experience. Mittens has always just continuously gone for the ball, air dribbled it, done whatever he could this game. Mittens is definitely going to get another touch in that. But if you would have played patient, Mittens has no boost once he gets to the ground. That might have been the time to actually challenge this. Alright, good rotations. Seeing the whole field. Good job slowing down here. A lot of players will just keep going supersonic and ram right through this ball. But Thomas, a lot of players are going to just keep going straight towards Mittens here, where they are right now, and with that supersonic, and Mittens is just going to play this upfield, and you're never going to touch them. So Thomas slowing down and forcing Mittens to make a play is actually very, very smart. Trying to rotate out and not be in the way. Good job so far. That was an awkward time to rotate, so the way he did that was very clean, and I think led to the least amount of trouble. Good save too. So far, both teams have been playing very well as a team, which, you know, it can be hard sometimes in threes. I would say their defense has been spectacular together. A little bit of a missed opportunity there. Let's see what Mike was doing. I think Mike was kind of in the forefront here. Going for bumps, which is great. Great and aggressive, but I think the bumps kept me off the ball, and oh no. Whoa! What is happening? What is this? What is... Oh my goodness. Let us go back and just look at this quick. So, let's go back to the beginning here. Then big clear. Mike needs to go for this. Like, you're the first one there. You shouldn't even let that ball bounce out as far as it did. You need to be... Let's go back a frame here. As Mike here, this ball does not get out this far. You need to... Oof. You need to attack this ball. You can't let this ball get out this far. You got people trailing this way, coming for this ball. You need to attack this as it comes off the wall. Preferably, it would have been nice if you would have got there before, but you're already too late. You gotta get this ball to that corner. You can't let these guys have any opportunity at that. So then Mike does that, and then I whiff. That's not good either. And then, by the grace of God, we did not get scored on there. So let's go back to Thomas here. Good rotation. Playing the second man really well right now. Needs to find more boost though. Great goal. Great goal here. Let's go back and look at this from Mike's point of view since he scored it. He was the farthest one back. Alright. Now, somebody needs to give up on this play. You cannot have all three of you guys on one side of the field all going for the same ball. Somebody needs to give up on this play. I don't care that it resulted in a goal, but Mike, as the person who can see everybody in this play, needs to realize Thomas cannot see him. Thomas can't see Mike. Right? Thomas can't see Mike. He doesn't have boost, so he probably shouldn't be going either. But Thomas can't see him. So he doesn't know that he's in the wrong. And then me passing it to the middle, that's where everyone is. But Mike here gets a good goal. Right? It ends up in a goal. But if that wasn't going to be a goal, like if they were to save that, that is an easy counterattack goal because all three of us committed. Just because it ended in a goal does not mean that it was the correct play or the correct way to play that. You have to have self-awareness for your teammates. Alright, good 50. Let's see how he plays this. Beautiful. Soft to the corner. You're probably going to be the next one to go for it. Yep. Get the boost. Once you get better at those, you can try to control those better off the wall and not have them go so far away. But good so far. Probably could dribble a little bit more there. Good 50. Alright, good control here from Snail as well. Going off the ceiling. Thomas going to play this awkward out to the middle. And oh, just not fast enough. So let us look from my perspective here. So rotating back. Mike is not in the play. Good rotation. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Thomas had low boost. Probably should have tried to play it to the other corner, but simply wasn't faster than Mittens. And that's kind of playing into your opponents what they want to do. Mittens is fast. He wants balls that come out into the middle so they can be fast. That is what they are. They get to the ball fast. They hit the ball well. So that was kind of playing into our opponent there a bit. Let's see what we got here. I don't get why Mike's going for this. So he insta jumps this too. This is pretty crazy. So I get as the cheater here. You're cheating. You want to get up and make a quick play on this ball, but you also have to be aware of where people are. It's tough. My personal opinion, I wouldn't have gone for this. I get that he's cheating, so he's going to be aggressive, but you don't know where Thomas went. Thomas ended up committing because he went for this corner too. Mittens almost gets a really nice double tap. It's tough. If you're going to go for those, you need to be much more consistent with that aerial. That aerial was pretty poor in execution terms, so you gotta execute if you're gonna go for those, because I mean it almost leaded to a double tap. Thomas maybe shouldn't have went, but like also kind of was his. It's very tough. It happens a lot in threes too. You know, anybody can realistically go for the ball. I like the idea trying to wait for a pass, but there kind of wasn't anyone there. As soon as you recognize that there's no one there to actually give you a pass, you should kind of go back. You shouldn't stay upfield so long, because now you're in a bad position to save the counterattack. Just kind of throwing possession away too. Don't need to be so crazy. Just nice dribbles. Don't love this, but the pass is very good. Don't love how quickly we are to go for this. This ball is going right towards your opponents and you're trying to speed up to catch up to it. You're probably not going to get there in time. Thankfully, Yogurt Stain here whiffs, and then just a nice pass out to Mike here. Good job from Mike. Great second man position. You see their third whiff. Get up there, get in their face. Get ready for the pass to the middle. Alright. Big 50-50. These are dangerous, especially with Mittens on the field. Here comes Mittens. Alright, rare whiff. Good control. Good demo from Orange Team to alleviate that pressure. Oh, play that to the middle, but okay, let's see why we're all back so far. So we have Mike here. Just no boost. No boost. No boost. Now this isn't the way to get boost in these situations. There are a lot of boost pads in this area, right in the middle of the field, not past, like more like this area. There's a lot of little boost pads there. You can at least get 4 boost pads probably. And at that point, you'd probably be okay. Uh-oh. Player view? What? But, so yeah, that's why when this came up, this nice pass, no one's there to capitalize on it really, when they should have been capitalized on like crazy. This is a great way a great example though on how to utilize space. Demoed, came back in, see the nice pass, realize no one's there, speed up to the ball fast, but slow down. Get that nice little soft tap so that you're the first one to touch this again. Everyone's on the net, on the goal line for them. Soft touch, go back up again, and try to drill this home. Mittens, of course, just makes a godlike save. Literal godlike save to stop me from scoring that. Alright, so let's go to Thomas. Alright, we're rotating back. Ball comes to you, that's good. Good play in the middle, and then just good follow through. Mike went too, but like, I mean, why not, honestly, at this point. You have 10 seconds left, you can afford to go over it. And now this is where Mittens hurts you. This is where Mittens hurts you. Players like Mittens are going to do things like this, and this is why I talked about earlier trying to challenge early or challenge by committee. You can't let a player like Mittens get loose. First mistake was me challenging in their corner. You cannot challenge them, your opponent in their corner in really anything. You shouldn't ever be doing that. Their corners, their safe space. Any play that you go in to challenge there, it's probably just going to bounce out and it's not going to be good for you anyways. But Mittens gets free range. Nobody is actually facing them to challenge them head on instead of shadowing. By the time Mike decides to go, it's too late, and then it's an open goal right with 2 seconds left. So this is why with mechanical players who are super consistent, so you can almost call these Smurfs in a way, like the Smurfs you play at the beginning of a rank reset. You got to understand how to play defense as a team, because you got to challenge by committee. You got to have that first man make them make a play enough where the second man can get the ball cleared, and that second man has a duty of making sure they clear that ball in a way that either the third man or that first man can come back and be in the play again. It's all a rotation, right? So that time the rotation wasn't there at all. I challenged the first man, me, challenged way in the corner. The second man, Thomas, was trying to find boost and basically running up the field with the person with the ball who was mechanical. And by the time the third man had rotated around enough to go for that ball, it was over. That pass was going to happen no matter what. So overall, good game. It shows like this was a very mechanical player back then, and like it probably is nothing now, really. Like a lot of people are doing these kind of mechanics, these kind of like, you know, fast gets to the ball, but I would probably have seen more flip resets or ceiling shots for Mittens, or even air dribbles, if they were a mechanical player nowadays. So those are, and those same principles apply to people who do those plays. Like if you have someone who's like flip resetting, double tapping, doing all this stuff, the same principles of first man challenge, get the ball off them, and the second man be ready to go for it, still applies. It's just harder to do, because the first man's most likely gonna get blown by an air, like a flip reset, and then they're probably gonna try and get another flip reset. So you're like, oh shit! Now the second guy, you know, it's a lot more in depth nowadays. But overall, though, it's the same principle. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the replay. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, let me know what you learned in the comments. And then, yeah, if you want your replays analyzed, just drop them in my Discord, link in the description. Go to the coaching section and drop it in there. Let me know a little bit about it. I really appreciate you all watching to the end of the video, and we'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.